Hey friends, today in this video you'll see three very interesting DIYs which I have made for the Saraswati Puja for the Navratri celebrations. They are very easy, simple and something very interesting and new. Before we start, welcome back to my channel Mads World of Passion. I love painting, and last year also I had painted Lord Ram, Sita, Lakshman, and Hanumanji in a contemporary way during the Navratri DIYs. If you've not checked those videos, I'll provide the link to all those videos from last year in the description box. You can check. This year, I have decided to do something very different from what everybody is doing. I thought I'll make a theme based DIY this time for Navratri, and the theme for this year I have selected is Saraswati Puja. So, for Saraswati Puja, what you basically need is either a murti of Ma Saraswati or a painting. So, I decided to paint and I saw this image on Pinterest. Now, there was a little different image actually on Pinterest. Form of painting it was, I'm not sure, but I made a few changes to the same painting and I traced it, and then with the help of pencil I started outlining everything so that it gives me a proper outline for me to add colors to it. Now all the colors that I'm showing in here are according to my wish. If you want to change a few colors you can, but a few things have to be the same. In fact, Ma Saraswati is always seen in a white sari with some colorful border. So the border I've used here is a brill purple color, but yes, you can change it to green, orange, red, or anything as per your wish. But all the other colors, I think, for lotus or the leaves, I think would remain the same. So I've shown all the colors on the screen, whichever color that I've used here. Now here for the painting I've used a A4 138 GSM artistic sheet, but yes, you can do the same on an MDF board or even a canvas if you wish to. If you're doing it on an MDF board, as I always say, you have to apply a coat of gesso, then trace the image and then add on the colors. But if you're doing it on a canvas, you don't have to add gesso, you can directly trace and add the colors. Now, why I normally do not use MDF or canvas is because it starts accumulating. Where would you keep all the MDF boards and canvases? It becomes too much for me to have all that at home. So what I do is every year, theme based setups when I have to make, I just frame them in a nice good frame and I use it for the occasion, and then I remove it and then I change it to some other image. So that will be very sustainable, isn't it? And also, I don't sell any of these, I retain all of them. I do it for my own purpose. So that is also a reason why I do not use an MDF or a canvas. Okay, now moving on, I've done a lot of painting here. In some places I've used the acrylic color, and in a few more places I've used chalk paint. And this one is a golden color marker pen. I don't know, I was not so satisfied with the result of this pen, so I switched on to the acrylic golden color and I continued with the remaining painting. Even the Sharpie pen that I used for the black outline around the entire image, I don't know, I was not so satisfied with that as well. So here and there I've used black acrylic color to give the outline. A small tip I would like to share here, since I'm talking all about painting. It's always better to use chalk paint if you have in different colors, because chalk paint, no, it just blends in and you won't see any strokes or any marks on any of the painting. In fact, if you're doing smaller images, the chalk paint is going to be very effective. So do use a lot of chalk paint whenever you're doing painting on any surface. For the jewelry part, I've used some beads and kundan stones which I had with me. Now, this is totally optional. And so, this is the final look of our Ma Saraswati. I hope you all loved it. Guys, please comment and let me know. Now, moving on to the second DIY, I'm doing a Saraswati Rangoli here on a maroon colored color paper. It's a normal A4 sheet color paper which I'm again going to frame. But here, first, I have to draw the yantra or the Rangoli of Ma Saraswati. And as we all know, yellow is the favorite color of Ma Saraswati. So I'm drawing this entire, in fact, I'm using wool here. You can also paint it if you want to, but I thought I would make something different. Now, if you think using wool is not so sacred, you can also make use of any holy thread and you can dip it in turmeric paste and you can give the color yellow and you can do the same DIY that I'm showing in here. And if some of you would think that we don't know how to draw these rangolis or even the Saraswati Ma, I will share the images of this on my Instagram account. All that you can do is take a printout of it and trace it, and then you can do these simple DIYs. Now, here I'm using a few beads just to add on a little element to this whole rangoli, but yes, it can be skipped, and this is its final look. Now, the last and the final DIY. Now, this was a total experiment that I conducted because this is something that I've not seen on the internet and I decided to try it. So, what I did was I took an MDF board which had a magnet attached to it. Now, all the products that I've used here, again, I'll provide a link in the description box, you can check. This is basically a mirror mosaic art which is called. Now here the Ganesha small idol that you see is something that I got on a wedding card. So I marked the central part and then I attached the mirrors all around, and then I used the sculpture paste. In fact, they use either the marble paste or texture paste to do this, but for the first time I thought I'll try with the sculpture paste. Your sculpture paste has to be very flowy, and that would help you remove it very easily from the glass mirrors. You have to use the wet cloth and rub across the entire surface, and then with the dry cloth you have to wipe it off to give that shine. Guys, I hope you've liked all the DIYs that I've shared today, and I'm sure you'll try some of them and share with me on my Instagram account. See you all soon in my next video. But yes, if you've not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share this with your loved ones. Wish you all a happy Navratri and Dasara. Bye bye.